Hey bio peeps, it's me, it's Christy. So this is week 4 of online school, week 4 learning target 3. This is the first video for this new unit. Alright, I'm gonna get started. So it should say example student up here. This just is like my fake student profile, so it really should be your name up here. Going into courses, going into bio. This week, all of our class material can be found in an orange folder that says Bio Week 4, Learning Target 3. If you have not done Learning Target 1, you can find all of that in the purple folder. If you have not done Learning Target 2, you can find that in the green folder. And again, if you have both your stickers and you're rocking and rolling and you're with me, you are in the orange folder, and that's the folder for this week, this video. If you just started the class, folks, like if you either came in late or you just haven't been with me for the last few weeks, I have a video right here. What do I need to do to catch up? I would exit out of this video currently and click on this. Oh, if you do click on this video, it's kind of confusing. You have to click on this up here. You have to click on the title again, and it'll bring you to YouTube. Okay? So, I don't want to have me twice. Alright, cool. Alright, so now let's get started for this week. I will say this week is a little harder than the previous 2 weeks. It's not by much, just a lot of big words, that's all. So we're going to open up the orange file folder, and there's 2 things. We have notes, which are my slides, and then a packet. And then you'll also have all of these videos too. So I'm hoping that you click on the video first. And now I'm not going to worry about this packet. I'm not going to worry about that until the end. I just want to click on the notes for now. Clicking on the notes. I'm not sure if I've gone through this with this particular class. If I have, I'm sorry, I'm going to repeat myself. This right here, this little down arrow, is a download button. It helps. I think having the notes downloaded is super helpful. So, and here we go. Computer's being a little slow. Alright, here we go. Cool. Bio, week 4, learning target 3. Again, should really only do this target, guys, if you have 2 stickers already. I wouldn't get into this info if you haven't started last week's. I wouldn't do it. So quick review from last week. The assignment, well, this is going back 2 weeks actually. The assignment for week 1, you had a vocabulary list, and you gave me 4 definitions. You filled out 4 words on that list. I would like you right this second to open up that Google Doc, that first assignment doc, and you are going to fill in the definitions for the last 2 words on that list. The words monomer and polymer, right? So again, I want you to take out the first assignment that you turned in to me. I want you to take it out, and I want you to fill in the last 2 words on that vocabulary sheet, monomer and polymer. Now, you're probably asking me, or you're probably like, whoa, 2 questions. Where do I find my assignment? And where do I find the definitions? So if you're asking yourself that, you could easily find it based off of the title you named it. And I told you guys to name it Assignment 1. So I'm just going to pull up a blank version. Right? All I put in was blank. And then this is what it should look like. Yours should be completely filled out, at least for the first 4 words. So macromolecule should be filled out, biomolecule, endogenous, exogenous. We're talking about monomer and polymer, right? So to answer the second question, right? The second question being, well, where can I find my definitions? If I go back into Schoology if I go back into Schoology and I go back to last week, which is the green file folder for week 3, Learning Target 2. There it is, Bio week 3 materials. And I go into Notes. I'm going to have another PowerPoint presentation pop up. I'm not going to download this one, I don't think. And I believe I put it on the last slide. So 1, 2, 3. And there you go. Those are the 2 definitions I'm looking for. So a monomer is a biological molecule that's made up of 1 unit. And a polymer is a biological molecule that is made up of many units. So if I'm a student here, I'm going to say biological molecule made up of 1 unit. Bam! Biological molecule made up of many units. Bam! Although I would not keep it in this font. You are adding to this list over the course of the next few weeks, and you don't want it to be this big. So, and I know a lot of yours looks like this right now, so what you're going to do is you're going to, poop, highlight it again. Highlight it again. Then we're going to go up here. We're going to say 14. We can keep it bold, that's fine. We don't need it to be underlined. And let's make it a different color. Let's make it green. Also, let's do Comic Sans. Not 30, I said. What did I say? I thought I said 14. There we go. So now it looks a little bit nicer for the eyes. Cool. All right. If you did that and you're with me, we're going back to my slides for this week. Pat yourself on the back. First thing done for the week. All right. So we're back in action here for the slides for this week. So it says when you are done with the 2 definitions that we added, you will copy all 6 of the vocab words and their definitions, and you will paste them into a new Google Doc. Title this doc Quarter 4 Bio Definitions and your name. Okay, cool. A lot of people didn't do this the last time, so I want to be kind of slow and concise and make sure everybody knows what's going on. So if I'm a student, what I'm being asked to do is copy the table, right? Control C, go up here to File, scroll down to New File, scroll over to Document, and then we're going to Control V for Paste. Cool. Now I just have my table, which is what I want, and then you're going to label this, let's go with Bio Vocab. Actually, what did I say in my notes? Yeah, I forget now. What did I say? I said title of the doc, Quarter 4 Bio Definitions in your name. Okay, cool. Quarter 4 Q4 Bio Definitions Christy. Bam. Right? And then you're not done. Make sure you go over to share, and put in my email address, or I can't see it. Alright, so I just put in my email address, I hit send. You don't really need to leave me a note. Guys, the reason I'm having you do this is because if you don't, you are all adding to the same document, and then you can all, like, I don't know if you realize this, but you guys have been turning in the same document, and I can see that it's all of you contributing to it. And I don't know if you're doing it on purpose and you think I'm not noticing, or if you don't realize what's going on. So for the first week with the Google Doc, I let it slide. This week, we're going to make sure everybody has their own Google Doc, right? And everybody's doing all the steps, okay? And if you have any questions or if something's confusing, just let me know. And I can be sure to help you. So I'm going to go back to my notes. Maybe. Alright, so now I am on the last bullet point. Share that doc with me using this email address. We've already done that. Great. Cool. So then I can move forward. So learning target 3, student can identify the 3 types of carbohydrates and describe the chemical structure of all carbohydrates. Okay, so it says you should only be working on this assignment if you've completed the first 2 learning targets and you have 2 stickers on your sticker sheet. If you have not completed assignments for week 2 or week 3, please go back. Complete them now. You can X out, sign out of this video, sayonara, go into the folder that you need to be in, finish those previous assignments before you start this one. Alright, now if you're with me, if you're still with me, that means you have your biomolecule table from last week. If you do, take that out. I'll give you a minute here. Take that out. As you're looking for that, I'm really hoping you didn't throw it away. Really hoping that you didn't throw it away. If you did, contact me. I'm pretty sure those of you that didn't, because it was clear that it was in a notebook. But anyway, contact me if you've lost it for whatever reason. So it says take out the table. At this point, you should have 3 columns filled out. You should have the name of the biomolecule. You should have what the monomer is and what the polymer is, and an example of the monomer and polymer. This week, we're only going to be working on the carbohydrate row, right? Because that's the learning target. So I'm just going to scroll down here. So this is what your table should look like if you have a sticker, if you have your second sticker. Man, where's my face going to go? Oh, can I put it here? Oh, man. All right, I'll just put it over here. Sorry if that made you dizzy. My bad. So if you have your second sticker, your table should look like this. Okay? You should have these 3 columns filled in. Now, this week, you are going to add to the carbohydrate row, and we're going to fill in these 2, which I did in pink. So carbohydrates, elements, what are they made up of? What atoms are they made up of? We've got carbon. Ooh. This video is going to be over in a few minutes, and I'll charge up. We've got carbon, which is a C, hydrogen, which is an H, and oxygen, which is an O. The function of carbohydrates is to provide cells with long-lasting energy. Long-lasting is really important because 2 of your biomolecules provide cells energy. You need to know that this energy is the long-lasting energy. This is why runners will eat a bunch of carbs before they run, because it gives them that energy for that long-term run. All right, I'm going to stop here, charge my computer before my second video. I hope everyone is with me and doing well. If you have any questions, email me. Peace out.